Okay, well, today, even though it's raining, I need to fence in a pasture because we have hungry goats and a cow, and they need a pasture. So that's going to be my day. So we're going to see what happens. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll be back. All right, so mainly I'm going to have electric wire. That post and that insulator is pretty convenient to where I want the wire. I will bring it up a little bit higher. I'll bring it up to about here so that it's a nose thing for them. They get nosy, they get somebody's attention. But what I'll do is I'll run an electric wire. I'm going to run it down the perimeter, the cross fence, the perimeter, that perimeter. Run it this way. The filing cabinets, you have to look at them and close your eyes and imagine fencing. Yeah, that's what they're fencing. Also known as a barrier. A way to discourage them now. She was talking about a IBC tote for watering the garden with. I think I got the idea. She was wanting me to leave these panels that I got here, but I'm going to take this fence and go over there, and they go to the barn and make a corner. This will basically be the corral. All this. Eventually, this is going to be a chicken pen. But as you can see, I got a lot of debris in the junk pile, and I need to get that cleaned up. And as long as I'm burning trash and stuff, I need that. So that ain't fixed yet. But what I'm thinking about doing is taking these panels that I got here, going from here, and I'll take a piece of sheet metal and put it up to block the small animals from going in. Same thing over here. I'll put a piece of metal there. I got to put a post with the insulator on there anyway, so that's what I'll do there. And I'll put that panel up here. So eventually this is going to be the corner of the garden. So eventually I want to go through here and put in the post for the garden fence. And eventually that fence down through there. But we've almost done all the fencing I'm going to do this year because I don't have the money. It's garden season and we're way behind. So that's Kobe up there. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to take and shoot me a line. I ain't gonna try to put my square on it, but I want that post. I think, since I've already got insulators on it, I think I'll utilize the insulators and use this as a gate post because it's already planted. I planted it with concrete, so it's there. So I've got a gate. I've got a post over there. You can't really see it with the camera, but over there there's a post with hinges on it. So I'll put it over here and put the gate that I made and put it right here so that, well, the way the insulators are, it'll have to be on this side. That means there's a push gate. And that's not really what I want, so I don't know. I may move this and put where you can push with the gate. Because you want the animals to push on the gate and not be able to push it open. So, that's what I'll do there. Then I'll just shoot out. There's a thorn bush or something out there on the fence line, and I'll give it to the critters. Because I ain't going to fence in the pigs yet. So I'm going to fence that over there someday. I don't know when. But right now, in this rainstorm, well, it's not really raining. It's nice out here, really. But I'll take them panels. I'm going to go as far as I can with those panels. And I know they'll get me here. And that'll give me some more T-post. I don't really need T-post that much because I just need a cover from that perimeter fence to here. And I'm not going to put a vehicle gate in there or nothing like that. A pass gate, a passenger gate. I got to move the chickens. So they'll come up here and I'll fence in around them. I'll use them for the part of the fencing if I can get it moved. That fence is really, really heavy. But I'll try to get that moved because they need to be moved anyway. So, I got some things going on here. But yeah, if you'll look down this fence, the next T-post, that T-post down there, I should have moved it out. So there's my first straight line. Then my next straight line, you might be able to see it even better from here. Let me go down through here. Yeah, ain't that a pretty straight line? Now this one I could actually probably fix. I ain't gonna move that T-post up. But this one here, yeah, I might be able to fix that. Let me see. Not really. I straightened it out a little bit. But, I don't think it's critical important to be a straight line anyway. Anyway, this is going to be the garden area. We're hoping we didn't get anything out of asparagus. We didn't get out there fast enough. So, it's going to fern again. And, that's alright. Next year's another year. But anyway, we'll go down here. And I pretty much decided that I want to take this filing cabinet and move this away so that I have access to my pasture in the barn. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea. I've got this old door right here that I'm not using for anything else. And I think I'll just take it and turn it this way and use it to make a barrier. And whatever that is there, that way I'll get into the barn and get into the pasture. But then I gotta go down this pasture here and got insulators. So actually, I could probably get away with using those insulators on this perimeter fence. Just go from here, put my insulator right here, and then run my wire. Because that goes over there, I don't want it to go over there. That's the back pasture. So I think that's what I'll do. And I just get lucky. That didn't short up right there. That's good. Alright. More work. Let me just walk you down the fence and show you what I'm doing with the gate. So yeah, that's the plan on that. I got 2 T-posts I need to take out. I'll take these out because we ain't going to need them here. And the cows will just tear it up. I'll go there, try and scratch on it, bend it, have it all bent. There's another one. There's 3 T-posts there. And then these panels. And got this gate. It closes like that. Now, many videos ago, I made this arch. This carries my electric fence wire. Arches over the gate. I'll have to get some insulators. I have to insulate it so that it's not touching the post right there. Or over here, just a little piece of garden hose. That should work. Might have to do a little bit different right there. But, yeah. And then I'll just take some rebar stakes and put me a single wire around here so they can't get up against this. And then I can get into my chickens right here through this little handy door. And now I'll use that as a post at the corner to go that way. And then I'll have this pasture. I want to go out this way till I'm right about Yeah. Well, I want to keep the travel trailer in the corral. So, the travel trailer isn't really where I want it. So I'm going to have to put panels and go around it just a little bit. So, there's another crooked line. Yeah. And then all this back in here, this would be all pasture for the cows and the goats. And I got to run a wire down that fence and across the back fence. Because the goats will push the fence down. They'll tear it up. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get this done this weekend or not. Okay. I got the gate in. I got me a barrier fence. We'll just start calling that a barrier fence. Got me a barrier fence from the corner of the pasture down there up to the chicken coop. I started putting in this. I'm going to run this out to right about here. I'm going to make my corner right about here. So I got that from there to here and from here to there. And there's already a barrier fence across there. But then I got to do something with the garage frame. And we've got some oak fencing. And I think what I'll do is if I can arrange it. I don't know if I can find it or not. But we used to have some oak fencing. But what I'll do is I'll take and just run me a corner and just block that off. And, cause I'm running out of energy and I'm running out of time. So, yeah, that's what I got going right now. But yeah, these pallets here, I'll take them, run me some T-posts about every other pallet. They'll put me a T-post about every 80 inches or so. So it's pretty tight. So, yeah, I just got to get the T-post together to get that done. Peace. Well, my day is almost done. But I did accomplish getting a barrier fence. I'm just going to call it a barrier fence. From the barn all the way around to this old garage in the box frame back here. So all of this can take a wire now. Take electric wire all the way to that back corner. So that's basically 3 sides of the pasture. That leaves me that back side over there and that side over there to put electric wire on. Yeah, put my tools up. This old man will take a break. Working too hard. But it's a labor of love. I love the place I'm at. I love the woman I'm with. And it's the life I want. So here we are. All of this is temporary. All these IBC totes are water, clean water. Eventually there's going to be a rainwater collection system. But we got hungry goats and a hungry cow. So we got to have a pasture for them before we have rainwater collection. That's the way the ball bounces. So, that's the end of that. Y'all have a great day.